Hi, I'm Elena,
And I'm Jackie.
and this is our project for the Tuba City Civic Center. Our proposal focuses on the Civic Center, the Community Center, and the Chapter House with their included office space. Our design process began with outlining the formal strategies for our form, which is organized around four cardinal directions in four distinct layers radiating from the center. The layers provide spatial and organizational differences and are the basis of the organization of our buildings. The sunrise of the summer solstice and a strong east entrance acts as boundaries too. Our final building form respects the general ideas while working with the realities of the project's construction.
The programmatic organization of the spaces follows the Navajo life guiding principle we were shown in our recent visit to Tuba City in January, where activities relate to clockwise movement of the directions. It begins with the eastern entrance leading into the central plaza, then into the southern civic center where offices for planning and strategizing are located, then to the western community center, which hosts family events and community spaces, and finally the northern chapter house, a place for reflection and transparency and wisdom. The community center, gym, and office space have roughly the same area, and the floors strictly reserved for the chapter house add up to about a third of that same space.
Our material strategy combines the strength of rammed earth, reflecting the color of the sand on site, which could be used to build it, and the layered look of the mountains around, with the transparency of glass reflecting the sky, and textured and colored concrete referencing the name of Tuba City, Tangled Waters. Now we will look at different views in the buildings from the perspective of three different people who will eventually use the space.
First, an office employee arriving from the east entrance in the parking lot leading to the new market area. Going into the southern office space overlooking the existing orchard at the bottom right. In the center, use the gym facilities adjacent to the existing gymnasium, and on the right, the existing or eating lunch in the northern exterior space just outside of the break room looking towards the new market.
Then a council official arrives at the chapter house from the northern side seen on the bottom left, climbing up the central staircase overlooking the central plaza in the center, and arriving at the second floor open office space to the right, before going back downstairs into the council chamber to prepare for a session.
Finally, a child enters the community center from the western entrance, goes up the second floor event space overlooking the San Francisco peaks in the middle, and wanders around the second floor and crosses over to the chapter house using the bridge as seen on the right. The child also discovers a balcony looking down on the council chambers.
So for the floor plans, the community center has two entrances into the lobby and a large event space with a commercial kitchen, a concession stand, and offices. The second floor has an event spaces, a business center, meditation room, and a podcast room. The chapter house includes large conference rooms, a council chamber, and executive sessions room. And the executive offices and administrative offices on the second floor. The office space, which is all on one floor, has break rooms opening towards the market, copy rooms and bathrooms in each building, storage and library areas, open offices, and individual offices, offering more flexibility to the workers.
The central circulation space creates a highly visible area for artists to tell their stories. As a placeholder, we have here Bahi White Thorne Senior's pieces provided by the Adi Basha collection. The circulation area also has a floor design meant to represent the flow of entangled waters linking the buildings together. The eastern entrance directs people into the central plaza where all have a clear view of the art being exhibited. Our proposition also aims to reuse as much as possible the floor structure of the currently existing community center by simply enlarging the current slab, pouring onto it to fit the new shape. We also relocated a few paintings, integrated the existing earth, and repurposed the blue tile for the center floor motif. Here you can see the hearth and some of the paintings above at the entrance of the event hall.
Our building and site form directs the water from the enterprise site around our building and down into large bioswales. This will keep the central space dry, and the water along the edges of the building will help cool the air before it enters. On top of our water collection areas, vegetation will be able to use that water from the site and the rooftop runoff. And their location close to the building will create added shade inside. The form of the building blocks most of the wind from blowing into the center space instead going around it. And with overhangs in the roof and the planting outside, the interior will receive direct light in the winter and less in the summer. On the southern side, plenty of indirect light from the northern side and controlled amounts from the unpredictable eastern and western sides.
Overall, this project aims to create spaces that will meet the current needs of the community and will be able to support their future growth and creatively respond to its surroundings, both in terms of representing the community it serves and its rich culture and harnessing the specific intricacies of the site.